Hi, this is Goddess Brooks here. How are you guys doing? I'm in the process of um, trying to get things straight. Got some sage burning. We need to burn some sage. I'm in this process. We're going to do a room reading, and I'm in the process of setting up. I'm going to clear all the room. Oops, I'm going to clear all the rooms. So the recess is the rune of the month. I have a little meditation music playing in the background. I've been in hermit mode. There's a lot of things going on. Maintaining balance, your spiritual balance and your physical balance is very important, but it's very hard to do because you have things that you have to do every day, people you have to attend to, things you got to clean up around the house. But like in the 3 quadrant reading that I did, it's you have to maintain it. You have to learn how to navigate and balance both. Because when spirit is calling you, when your ancestors are calling you to do work, you have to do that work. Let's cleanse my runes. I will be operating. I will be doing some work on my other channel, Earth Simon Healer, because I am learning some more healing techniques. You know, as your ancestors call you, to do work, I'm being called to go over there too. Why does the room keep falling? Oh, okay. So, I'm not hiding. It's just I have work. I have a lot of work to do. As you saw me with the videos about the death spell, I'm healing myself out of the death spell. So I'm a healer. You know, there's nothing to hide, nothing to lie about or anything. So we're going to start this rune reading. Archangel Michael, I call upon you to protect me as I channel the messages from the ancestors. The ancestors, I call on you to help me interpret the messages from the runes. So let's go. We have Righto in the reverse. Righto is, I want to say it's a spring rune. It is, represents the month of April. I think that's the cuckoo moon. Represents movement, forward movement. It also represents a spiritual journey, a spiritual quest. Somebody may not be on their spiritual quest. Somebody is not moving. Somebody's stuck somewhere. We have Sowello. Sowello is a summer rune, I think. And it represents the sun, of course. It's the rune of the sun. Represents life. Because the sun is life-giving. You know, it gives heat and nourishment, light and heat for things to grow. It allows for you to start the new day because it's sun. I'm playing music. What you need it for?
Need to go kitchen.
Okay. Okay, here, bring it back. Sorello meets the sun. Somebody may need to go out in the sun. Sit out in the sun. Have the heat. Sit out in the sun and have the heat come over you. Righto is time. Yeah. Righto is time. So maybe in the summertime, maybe you need to start activating yourself a little bit more, being more active in the okay, this is gonna take forever. And we have Othala in the reverse. Othala is authority. It's a rune of authority. It's heritage, family, tradition. I want to say ancestors. The more that I meditate, the more that I talk about it or think about it, the more that I'm like, it could be past life too. It's generational. Have to wait to get through the ads. Anyways, so a family member no, I need more clarification. I don't know if you can hear that. I hope you can. Okay, so I was sitting here talking to my mom. A family member could be running out of time in the summertime. Like the summer could be the cutoff time for somebody. Something. Clarification for right out and reverse. Spirit, please and thank you. Tiwaz. We have Tiwaz. Tiwaz is the rune of commitment. Tiwaz is the rune of commitment. It represents the god of war. It's a masculine energy, not necessarily a masculine. A leader. Somebody who leads. Well, I need more clarification to see if it's in reverse or it's upright. Clarify, Swallow. clarify Othala. Spirit, please and thank you. So we have Othala. Why am I saying Othala? Something about Shakespeare. Maybe somebody is very creative at making plays or wants to make a play or wants to write. It's clarifying Sowello. And remember, Sowello is the sun. So we have a family member who could be very creative. Yeah, because Othala is the rune of authority, but it's also the rune of ancestors. So, Othala. So with Sowello, we have fire element out here. With Othala, we have earth. Rido, we have air. So we have air, fire, and earth element out here, and another air or air. We have all the elements out here. Yeah, no, another air. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong room. Because before I asked to Kunas came out, and Kunas is the rune of passion and insight. So like I was saying, I keep saying Othala, passion and insight, it evolves, you know, somebody very creative, somebody who has a creative fire burning within them, but somehow it is not being expressed. Clarify Othala in reverse, please, Spirit, and thank you. Ooh. Okay. We have Algiz at the bottom. Algiz is the rune of self-interest. Yeah. Oh, we have 3. So we have Manas, community. We have a community, a neighborhood, or a group of people. Clarifying Othala. We have Awas, could be a partnership. And we have Anzus, divine connection. So like I said, with Othala, there's a partnership that could be ending. There's a partnership that could be blocked. But it was with Manas, a friendship could be blocked. The group could be blocked. Divine connection is blocked. Like I said, there's no movement. Yeah, somebody's finding it very hard to move, to like commit to one thing. Thank you, Spirit. To commit to one thing. Or to commit to their creativity. This is a family member who, you know, with Sowello, who is bright, who could be oh yeah. See, now I'm starting to remember Sowello. The story behind Sowello, the goddess, is that she was very beautiful, and because people were so jealous of her being so beautiful, she was sent to be the bearer of the sun. So every day she brings the sun out. This family member could be ostracized or going through something because of their beauty. They're finding it very hard to commit to a partnership, a group, the divine. Now, this family member could be, and it's not even just a family member. Like I said, it could be an ancestor. Not listening, not receiving any messages from the ancestors. Clarify keywords in the upright, please. And thank you. So we have Othala Murksaf. And that's breaking cycles and single. So this person could be single. This family member could be single. And they're finding it really hard to move forward and committing to one thing or committing to really what matters to them. But the thing about it is you have to break the cycle. Somehow you have to break the cycle. And like I said, but so well, you might have to get out in the sun. You might have to spend more time being outside, grounding, connecting with nature. Really actually meditate on things, which is sit out and really think. This is what I do. I go outside and I sit and I really, really think about things. Connect to your childhood. Sit there and look at the sky. And if the moon is out, the sun. Think about how the sun rises, how the sun sets, how the sun is all day. How the sun sometimes, and even if the sun is not out and it's cloudy, it's still shining. Reflect on that, the fact that you can't see something, but it's still shining. It's still out. It's there. It's, do cloud meditation, clear your mind. I think Spirit is asking you to clear your mind and to really connect to nature, because the divine Spirit is everywhere. Clarify. Ooh, wait a minute. Clarify Othala in the upright. Okay. We have Wunyo Murksaf. Yeah, this person's not happy. This person's very depressed and unhappy. With Wunyo in reverse. Let's see Othala. This person may work a lot too. And that's what's blocking you, working too much. I mean, what does Cat Williams say? Sometimes you just gotta tell them no. Sometimes you just gotta tell them no. So if there's a family member that's overwhelming, that is keeping you from connecting spiritually, you just gotta tell them no and break the cycle. Because if you don't break the cycle, nothing is going to move forward. You're not going to see the sun. You're not going to see the light. The sun is not going to give you the nourishment so that you can grow. clarify the last room. Spirit, please and thank you. Okay. Because I have 3 rooms, 4 rooms in the last group. So we have Rido out here again. Hold on. So, clarifying the last group, we have Rido, journey, travel, life path. Like I was saying, somebody is being called on their life path. They're being called to maybe travel, to make a journey, even a spiritual journey. Somebody's being called to touch on their journey. With AWAS, we have partnership, momentum, and transportation. So this is the spiritual partnership. This partnership is your life path. And with EWAS, we have endurance, stability, and spiritual journey. This is your spiritual journey. What you're being called to do is your spiritual journey. It's going to stabilize you. It's going to provide you with the energy to endure. So this family member is not in a partnership with a group of spiritual people. You need to I'm looking right here. Othala, this is a family member who is not in a partnership, a spiritual partnership. They don't know their soul family. But then it's like, but you need to be reassured that this is your life path. The partnership that you're supposed to have is a spiritual partnership, and it is part of your spiritual journey. But you have to break cycles first. You have to break cycles first. You have to commit. You have to commit to it. Because when you don't break a cycle and you don't commit, discipline yourself spiritually and physically, then you're not going to move. You're going to stay stagnant and stuck. Go out in the sun. Go out in nature. Because right now you're going through some type of a period of depression. And again, you need to break that cycle in order to move forward. This is something the ancestors are saying. This is something that your ancestors are trying to reach out to you and tell you what you need to do. But for some reason you're blocked, or for some reason you keep going back to the same cycles, or you keep putting it off. We have a lot of room. So with Rido, we have April, Cuckoo Moon. We have Sagittarius and Mercury. Maybe you should look at whatever is in Sagittarius on your chart. Maybe look at where Sagittarius is on your chart, looking where Mercury is on your chart. Maybe that might explain to you what you need to do in order to move forward. With Soella, we have the sun. We have all the elements out here. So we have air with communication, fire with passion, just a little bit of creamer, please. So we have air with communication, we have fire with passion, we have earth with grounding energy, and we have, what's the other element? Water with emotion. Oh, do we have water out here? Water with emotion. So we have Rido out here twice in reverse and upright. Something could be happening in the month of April. Or you have You have till April. You have till April. Like, you have a time frame, okay? April could be tax season. I don't know. I don't know. So but then we have Tiwas. We have Mars and we have Libra. Somebody could have Mars, or their Mars could be in Libra. Hold on. Mars could be in Libra. We have color red out here. Color blue, orange, yellow, gold, and white. Those colors could be significant. Come on, where we at? Othala. We have Othala out here twice in upright and reverse. Saturn and Mars. More Mars energy. Check where Saturn is. Check where Mercury is. Check where Mars is. Check where Sagittarius. Sagittarius could be in somebody's Mercury. We have Mars out here a lot. Let me check something real quick. With Awas, we have Gemini and Mercury. So Mercury out here again. Monos, we have Jupiter. On Zeus, we have Libra, Mercury, and Venus. Always check where these placements are in your birth chart. They may explain something to you. They may help you move forward. They may help you break a cycle, move forward, commit. Wunyo. That is Leo, Mars, Venus, and Saturn. And I want to check something because no. Never mind. I was thinking that Mars was in Libra on my chart, but it's not. Okay, so Awas is the 19th room. April 19th could be significant. April 20th could be significant. Awas is the 13th room. April 13th could be significant. With Awas, we have. With Ewas, we have what?
The stuff for me.
Hold on. Ewas. Okay. That's the 13th room. April 13th could mean significant. You could have another spiritual awakening on April 13th. That's Scorpio, Venus, and Jupiter energy right there. You could have an air sign in Venus or Jupiter. This family member could be a Leo. They could have Mars, Venus, Scorpio placement in water or earth sign. Something could have happened in summer. Something could have happened in summertime to further stop somebody from committing to a partnership, committing to a spiritual family member. You know what I'm getting with Zeus and Othala? It's a spiritual family member. And when we say spiritual family member, it could be a counterpart, a soulmate, a twin flame, a kindred spirit. Yeah, this is a spiritual partnership, and it's not It's not going nowhere. Okay, so we have the number 24 out here. We have the number 20, number 19, number 17, number 16, number 13, number 8, 5, 4. Those numbers can be significant. The runes that are out here twice could be very, very significant. You know, when we have Othala in reverse, we have Othala in reverse twice. No, we have Othala 3 times out here. I just realized that. Yeah, you're being called to break a cycle with a family member. You're being called to break a cycle with a family member. Something that is a family member that causes this, that causes sadness and depression. This commitment has to break. This partnership has to end. So that another partnership, a spiritual partnership, can come in. And this is something that's coming to light with the sun, with Sowelo in the middle. Nothing can move forward until this happens. This is Goddess Runic Seer. I'm going to close the reading. This is Goddess Runic Seer with the room reading for today. I hope this message resonates with somebody. 3232. I hope this message resonates with somebody. I hope that you pay attention to your birth chart and wherever all these signs and planets play a role in your birth chart. And thank you for listening, and I will see you guys again later. Peace.